Hey, travelers, it's Sparks Valentine here with
Erica Nerdy Yogi.
and
And Foxfires.
and welcome to Dice and Dish, the tabletop RPG roundtable discussion podcast, where the three of us are going along on travels, talking about three different topics every episode, and meet some interesting adventurers along the way that we bring into our silly discussions. So we really hope that you enjoy the episode and that you continue along the travel with us. So I guess we'll see you along the road. Welcome back, travelers, to part 2 of Dice and Dish One Shots. If you haven't listened to part 1, what are you doing? You need to go listen to part 1 and then come back to this part. So yeah, I'm gonna kick it over to our lovely Foxfire to kind of recap the last session.
In our last session, our three adventurers, Charlie, who was played by Erica Nerdy Yogi, Belle, who is played by Sparks Valentine, and a third because they needed the help. Trust me, they needed the help. Terramar went to this small, sleepy town of Shadowfen, and they found out that people were going missing. They did a little digging, asked some questions, and found out that it was all women going missing. And they all seemed to have procured a piece of jewelry from a mysterious elderly woman. The men seem to be having nightmares, and the women are going missing. The woman mentioned having a cabin in the forest, so our party went and traveled to locate this cabin. They did not find the cabin, but they did find a peculiar tree. And near the tree, they were attacked by boggles and blink dogs. Before one of the boggles attempted to jump into the tree, and the party stopped it, and then decided to go into the tree themselves. Which is where we are now. You guys walked through this giant and strange tree, and on the other side, it is yet more forest. But it's different. It's unlike any forest you've ever seen before. The air is full of magic to the point that you can smell it. You never smelled magic per se, but this is as close as you're going to get to it. And the air is thick with what seem to be spores, or maybe just dust or pollen. But either way, your vision is slightly obscured by the thick air of this place. You are surrounded by the same strange tree that you saw outside. The bark slightly thicker, and the leaves an odd color for this time of the year. What do you do?
I look back and make sure we can possibly get out of here, just to make sure.
You just see a tree larger than the others around it.
Is there anything that makes this tree distinct amongst the others?
It is significantly bigger.
Just significantly bigger.
Significantly bigger. Both taller and rounder.
I look to my party and say, do we think we will remember it's this tree when we come back? Because I'm worried that we're going to get lost.
I believe we will.
Okay.
Terramar looks at both of you. You weren't going to mark the trees on the way to the place?
That's what I was worried about.
Well, duh. He's got a hand axe in his hand, like I was going to do that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking too.
Just smart person.
Less smart, more knows nature. Knows how to not get lost in nature.
Right.
Like we get lost a lot.
I mean, he used to. That's why he's planning on carving notches in the trees.
That's what I was gonna. That's exactly. That's what Charlie was thinking. We need to mark our path. That way we know how to get home.
See, Charlie is smart. Charlie
She's
is smart.
wise.
Tactical.
Either way.
We
So
just head down in.
you just walk into the forest.
Into the woods.
All right.
To the woods. To the woods.
Time is now. We have to leave. I don't care how. Okay. Sorry.
So as you walk, things feel odd. After a while, it almost feels like you're just walking around in circles, but yet nothing looks familiar.
Walk backwards.
You walk backwards.
Yeah.
Why are you walking backwards? You're so weird.
So Belle walks backwards and disappears into the thick air of this forest.
Oh my god. I grab the barbarian and I'm like, where'd she go?
I don't know. Belle! And Belle, you do not hear them.
Belle?
Does
Belle?
not hear you. But Belle, you see a clearing before you.
It.
And on the other side of the clearing, a path leading up a small hill. On top of the hill, you see a small cottage. And
Yeah,
behind you, you see the forest that you were just in.
Did you tell me to walk backwards before you walked backwards, or did you just walk backwards?
I just walked backwards.
You just walked
Okay.
backwards. So, Terramar and Charlie are just confused.
Okay. Can I possibly make some type of roll to see if Charlie would realize that she walked backwards and then she went away?
You may.
Okay. I don't want to just do it because I don't want to metagame, but oh god. What do you it's an 8 on the die. I don't know if you want me to add anything, but it's an 8.
I would add intelligence to that.
It's a 6 now. -2 intelligence.
So
remember she can't read.
that's right. So yeah,
But you have advantage because of Terramar.
he's
Well,
no,
that's DM call.
he's not really that much smarter.
Guidance.
Okay.
You could get a 10.
You know what? You know what?
I
You know what,
didn't
Sparks?
guess it.
You know what, Sparks? Roll persuasion for the DM.
Okay. 14.
Excuse me.
You know what? I'll give it to you. I will roll to see if Paramar figures this out.
Wait, didn't Terramar say he was used to this kind of thing?
And that's why I am giving him a roll, and he clearly is, because he got a natural 20.
Okay.
So he just grabs Charlie and starts walking backwards.
Why are we walking backwards? What are you doing?
Just
Where are
do
we?
it. Just do it. And after a few seconds,
Silly.
you walk forward into a clearing and see Belle.
Oh, hi.
Oh, we found her.
Yeah, imagine that. You know, you could have just told us that you were doing that.
I didn't think I would leave. I didn't think I'd disappear. What happened? Wait.
You were there and then you weren't there. And we yelled at you and you didn't answer.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, man,
T called you a bitch and I just walk away.
I mean,
that makes sense.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you are a bitch. And he just starts walking away too.
Oh, wait up. Don't leave me.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So,
Don't
but
leave
Charlie,
me.
you go ahead.
I start walking backwards and I see what happens.
You walk backwards back into the forest?
No, I don't.
No. Do you walk backwards back into the
Do
forest?
it.
No, I will wait.
No,
I will
Play
wait.
chaotic.
No,
Erica,
I'm not chaotic.
Erica,
I am not. I am
Erica?
a good civil servant.
I'm gonna ask you one more time because it'll be funny. Do you do
No.
it? Okay.
No, I'll do it later. Not now.
Okay then. Well, do you guys just start heading toward that path and the cottage on the hill?
Yeah, what else do we see around here? Was there like anybody hidden or anything like that?
Roll perception check.
Those fucking boggles and blink dogs and stuff.
That's
said.
going to be.
I will guide you. Can I guide you while you're doing it?
I mean, yeah, you can guide her.
25
I guide you. That's pretty good.
with guidance.
You said how much?
25.
25. That is enough. You see in the corners of this opening some boggles hidden on top of the trees with slingshots at the ready.
Hmm.
You also see that in the middle of the opening that things just look weird. The light's not hitting the ground like it should, and you're not quite sure why.
I'll there's some boggles in the trees, and then there's something in the middle that doesn't look right.
I mean, does it look like we could try and, stealth around them, or maybe we could stay hidden? I mean, there's a bunch of trees around, right?
You can go back into the forest and try to hide amongst the trees. But I will say the entire forest surrounding the meadow looks to have that same air of where you just came out of.
Probably get
Okay.
stuck again.
Probably.
And there is nothing to hide behind in this meadow.
Yeah.
So, we want to try and get the jump on them then, at least?
I guess so. Can just try to shoot one, get maybe a surprise round, but
Yeah, I can pull out my crossbow and try and aim for. We could try and take out one together.
yeah.
All right. So you're going to aim for a boggle?
Yeah.
Oh, and you see 6 boggles in the trees.
Okay. I will. We will. Which one do you want to aim for?
Apologies. No. I was looking at the wrong encounter. You see 2 of those strange light issue things in the field and 4 boggles in the trees.
Okay.
My bad. I was looking at the wrong encounter.
We can maybe go to the farthest one.
Okay.
The farthest boggle or the farthest weird
boggle? It's a 27.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. All right.
15 points of damage.
All right. That one looks like it's real hurt.
I pull up my crossbow and I steady my aim and get in a really good stance, feeling good about myself. And I release a bolt, and it does hit the boggle because I got a 19 to hit it. But it only does 2 points of damage. I think it takes off a toe. Or wait, 3 points of damage. I lied.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Got it with the toe.
Yeah, you shot its toe off and it just died. It couldn't live without its toe.
Oh, yeah. The blood, just like all the blood.
Its whole heart was in that one single toe.
Yeah.
It was. There's major. I don't know if you know this, but in boggles, there's a major artery in one of their toes, and that's where I hit because I'm aware of that.
That's great.
I don't know if you know that. That's why I look at you and say, Bill, I tell you that the anatomy of boggles I'm very familiar with.
Okay, you didn't know about that before in the forest.
Haven't you ever heard of a boggle's toe?
Yeah,
like Achilles' heel.
It's a very important.
I feel like this would have been an important thing to share
component.
while we fought them in the forest.
Well, sometimes you have to have something that jogs your memory, and that watching it die via toe is what jogged my memory. So
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna start attacking.
I read it in a book somewhere. Yeah, let's do it again. It was fun.
Yeah, your barbarian managed to miss with his javelin, so yes.
I
Roll
told
for
you to aim for
initiative.
the toe, T. Jeez.
I was trying to aim for the toe. That's how I missed.
Oh, Elmotter. Oh.
All right. So everybody roll initiative.
I got an 8.
21.
I think Belle's gonna go first.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe.
These boggles could.
It's looking like
Boggles.
Belle's gonna go first.
Okay.
Boggles, man.
Boggles, man.
Get them
So yep,
toes.
Belle.
All right. First attack. I'm gonna sharpshooter on one of these ones in the trees.
All right.
The 21 to hit.
Hits.
31 points of damage.
It's dead.
Second attack on another one. I'm gonna sharpshooter on this one too. Get these little
Okay.
buggers out of here first. Dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
19 points of damage. It's not as great.
It's dead.
That's all.
All
I'm
right.
not close enough to the other one to punch it with a fury of blows. So
All right. Well, it's the Boggle's turn.
the boggle.
The single remaining Boggle. There was only 4 Boggles. Let's see. Since you're the one that messed him up so bad, does a 16 hit you?
It does not.
That's unfortunate. Well, you don't take the bludgeoning damage, but you still need to make a dexterity saving throw from the oil that now lands at your feet. It basically slingshot a oil bomb at you.
Could I use a key point to catch it and throw it back? It didn't hit me. That's the only thing.
It did not hit you, so I will say no.
Okay. You said
Look,
dexterity.
I'm trying to give you your monk moment
It's
of
never
throwing
gonna
stuff
happen.
back.
It never happens. It's a 19.
A 19.
Yeah.
Yep, you're fine. You managed to stay on your feet.
I'm never gonna get to throw an arrow back.
Oh
Throw
my
a thing
god.
back. It
No.
makes me sad.
Termar's gonna throw another javelin. He gonna miss.
Hope this javelin
And-
comes back to him.
No, he's only got he's got 5 javelins, I think. He's got 4 javelins, so he missed all 3, and these javelins are just poking in this tree.
Should have been an artificer, so I could have made him a javelin of returning.
Well, he's got
The
1
magic
javelin
item.
left, and it's Charlie's turn. And he is raging.
Well, I am gonna aim for the toe of the boggle that still is in existence.
You're
I'm
specifically aiming for the toe.
I'm specifically aiming for the toe. I'm gonna stick with my story and try and sell it to Belle. That's a 15 to hit.
Okay, you are going to take a -5 hit for being specific.
That's a
A 10 to hit.
that's a yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss. It's just below the toe.
Oh man, I didn't get the toe. Got in the webbing.
Ooh, that would hurt worse.
Yeah.
I have tore that.
Oh god, that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my turn.
I've had a numbing injection in that. That hurt worse than anything. That hurt worse than my toe getting cut on.
Having stitches in the webbing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Arm
Okay.
hurt. Can we move on?
Yeah.
We can. We definitely can. We most definitely
It's not the
can.
blight. We're just not worrying about that right now. We're not worrying about the little blight thingies.
All right, so Belle, a 24 hits you, I do believe.
Fuck. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to need you to take 10 bludgeoning damage and 2 piercing damage.
Wait.
As the weird light things approach, and suddenly you see that weird shimmeriness turns to black as a displacer beast attacks you with its tentacles.
What the? like how
Do you
she said that. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. And its second attack got a natural 20 on you. That's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Already doubled?
That's already doubled.
Okay.
And 1 piercing damage. So that would be 2 piercing damage. So 16 total for that displacer beast.
Yeah.
And the second one, I'm gonna go for Charlie. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. Did you? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. 6 bludgeoning, 3 piercing
Okay.
for the first. And does a 17 hit?
No. Oh wait, no. Yes, it does. Yeah.
All right. And that one is for 10 bludgeoning, 2 piercing. Well, it is your turn. You see one boggle with the slingshot and 2 big panther things with floppy tentacles beating you up.
Yeah. Where's the one that's attacking Charlie at? Is it because we're like beside each other, technically, wouldn't we be?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, one's on one's on your left, one's on Charlie's right.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna try to take out this little boggle first because I don't want to get shots taken at me
Okay.
of that bullshit and go prone. Sharpshooter. That is 16.
16 hits.
That's gonna be 16, 26 points of damage.
It's dead.
Okay, cool. And then I guess I can try to shoot one of the displacer beasts. I'm gonna have disadvantage because it's right in front of me, but
The one by Charlie's not right in front of you. It's far enough away that you wouldn't have disadvantage.
okay, I'll do that one then.
But if you get a natural 1, you will hit Charlie.
Yeah, sharpshooter. Wait,
Alright.
how tall is Charlie? Charlie's a human, aren't they?
Charlie's human, just standard, like
Used to you playing
5,
shorter races.
5'10", something like that. I don't know.
That's why I said it's specifically only if you roll a natural 1 that it'll happen.
16.
16 is. Oh, you have a disadvantage on attacks against displacer beasts, just as an FYI. I forgot about that part. My fault. It's been a minute since I looked at this creature.
Still 16.
16 hits.
And that's gonna be 20 points of damage.
All right.
A bonus action, Fury of Blows.
Fury blows against the one next to you.
Yes.
All right. You have disadvantage on the hit.
First one is gonna be a 13.
13 barely hits.
Would have been a natural fucking 20. But
Don't you love that?
laser beams. 6 points of damage for the first attack.
All right. And because you did hit, you do not have disadvantage on the second attack.
13 again.
13 barely hits.
And that's another 6 points of damage. That's it.
All right. So Terramar is going to go up to the one in front of Charlie. And try to hit
Terramar,
with-
you should flank with Charlie.
That is what he's doing.
Good deal. Stand here, Terrabar. Stand here.
All right, and 10
We've
points
talked about
to that one. Another 9 points, so he does a total of 19 points of damage to the displacer beast in front of Charlie. And I don't think he has any bonus actions because he's already raging. All right, Charlie.
I look at Belle and I say, "Are you hurt? Are you okay?"
I am under half.
Okay. T.
I haven't been hit.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, that happened in one attack.
Yeah, a lot happened, in
Yeah,
like
a
a
lot-
very
a lot
small amount
happened,
of
yeah.
time. So I just want to.
I am bloody, technically.
Okay, well,
bad.
I'm not. I'm not a spring chicken neither. So, let's be honest.
You didn't get a
here.
natural 20 on you, though.
You
I did not. I can if I move closer to her and
We're
try and
right
stay.
beside each other.
You are
Okay,
right
so I
beside
just
her.
okay. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get opportunity attack by try to cure wounds on.
Now, y'all are in a line right now. It's
Okay.
Terramar,
Alright, I just wanna make
Displacer
sure.
Beast, you, Belle, Displacer Beast.
Okay, that's what I thought. I will place myself to where I can heal her with a cure wounds, so that will take my action. And I'll do it at second level. 17 healing for you. I cast others. I gain.
Are you a life domain?
I am a life domain, so I get back a little bit of heals as well.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So you said 17?
Yes, 17 for you, yes. Sorry, I was marking it
No, you're
as
good.
used. Yeah. That's my action. How are you like I'm like, are you still okay? Are you alright?
I'm good. I look a whole lot better now.
Okay. Alright. Just want to make sure.
Oh, just so you
I
know,
don't
we have the
really-
same amount of hit points. Me and you.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure where you were at on hit
I have
points and
49.
stuff.
My max is 49. I'm at 38 right
Oh,
now.
okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So there's nothing really I can do as a bonus action. I mean, so I guess that'll be I don't want to burn all my spells because I kind of thought about doing spiritual weapon, but I can't do
Do you have
that.
Spell
and-
Driver?
No, I can't. 'Cause I was supposed to say I can't do both because I don't have spell
Yeah.
driver. Yeah. So, yep, that's my turn.
Alright. So the Displacer Beast next to Belle is going to try and hit her with a tentacle. And Belle goes, cha-cha, and dodges out of the way. But then it whacks her in the face with another one. With a 22.
Macy's 18. I don't have a melee weapon in my hand right now, so.
And 9 bludgeoning damage and 3 piercing damage for 12 total. And then the one by Charlie is gonna whack her with a tentacle. Or try to.
Oh, God.
It's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. 6 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 4 piercing for a total of 10.
Okay. All right.
And then that's 24 to hit for the second tentacle. For 6 bludgeoning and 6 piercing for a total of 12.
Okay.
I don't think you balanced this like you said it was going to be balanced for 2 people and an NPC.
Oh, there was a lot more enemies here before.
Yeah.
Charlie looks at you with blood pouring down her face, and she says, "I think we should run."
Belle.
I'm gonna bonus action use a key point to disengage
Okay. You disengage.
and fly into the air.
You fly
30
into the
feet
air.
in the air. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot this displacer bee.
All right, roll to hit with disadvantage. I presume you're trying to hit the one in front of Charlie.
No, I'm trying to hit the one that hit me.
Oh, okay.
You got somebody else on yours. I only got one on mine.
You're about to fly away.
I'm shooting the oh my god, sharpshooter.
All right. Roll to hit with disadvantage.
I did. That's going to be 17.
17 hits.
25 points of damage.
All right.
That's first attack. Second attack. Do I have disadvantage on this one?
Nope, you do not.
I didn't call sharpshooter on that, so that sucks. 24.
24 hits.
Would have been a good one to have that damage on. 16 points of damage.
All right. It's still up, but it is bloodied. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, I'm staying in the air.
All right. Terramar gonna hit the one in front of him for 15.
He does his with straight rolls, right? Because he's flanking.
Yep. And then he had advantage on the second one. A total of 26 damage from him. So that one also is very bloodied. Charlie.
I'm almost dead. So
Bonus action healing word yourself. I don't know if you
that's
can
what I'm
healing word
thinking.
yourself.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I'm gonna use my action to get out. I will use disengage as an action. And I will move 30 feet away from all enemies. And then I will cast Healing Word on myself as a bonus action.
All right. Cool beans. Is that all you're doing?
I'm just trying to stay alive at this point. I am
All
running
right.
towards I dropped my die. I'm running towards the cabin, I guess. That's where I'm
All
heading.
right. You're running for the cottage.
I didn't get great. I'm gonna die.
Well, don't worry too much about it because they're gonna focus on
love
Terramar now.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
He takes half damage.
He does.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he can be in there. Get it, boy.
All right, so it does hit him for 9, which is halved to 5. And then second attack misses.
All my spells.
So he takes 5 damage, which looks like it does jack all to him. His barbarian. And the second one is going to flank with the first one now. That hits. Another 5 damage. Natural 20. 18.
We should have. Oh my gosh, I just not thought of this. We should have been a band of nuns.
Oh my god.
We should have both been clerics.
It's too
Because
late for
you
that.
be a life and I be a grave cleric.
Too late for that. But
That would have
Belle,
been fun.
Like
as the
All right.
when our characters die.
Yeah.
as the displacer beast pummels your barbarian friend, you look upon the scene as Charlie flees and Terramar looks like he's just gonna try to beat the snot out of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot one sharpshooter.
Roll to hit.
Okay, with
And
disadvantage.
which one are you going for?
The whichever one looks the worst.
All right, that would be the one that was on Charlie.
I did sharpshooter. That is going to be a 18.
Hit. Did you roll a disadvantage?
I did roll with disadvantage because I hadn't hit it yet.
All right.
Yep. That's going to be 23 points of damage.
It's dead.
Cool. Extra attack. Shoot the other one.
All right.
Sharpshooter.
Roll disadvantage.
The other one does not hit because I got a 9.
That's unfortunate.
5.
That's
5.
unfortunate. Anything else you're
Um,
doing?
you know what? I will go down and flank with Terramar. Bonus action. Fury of Blows.
All right. Roll with straight roll.
I'm just going to roll both of them at the same time.
That's fine.
First one is going to be 21.
Hit.
9 points of damage. Other one is a 30-20. It's 9 points of damage as well. So 18 in total.
Looks really hurt.
Good.
And it is Terramar's turn.
Come on, Terramar. You got to kill it. It's the
That's
only
a
one
hit.
left.
That's for 13. That's a hit. And as you pummel it, it turns towards you, and it's about to pounce as Terramar cleaves through it.
Bad danger, kitty.
Yes. Goodbye, Danger Kitty. See, it was a completely doable fight.
No, if we hadn't healed.
That's why I'm here.
It was a completely doable fight.
Short rest.
Well, what we could do is I could cast Prayer of Healing. It'll take 10 minutes. So if we want to spend some time.
Short rest.
Or we could short rest and do hit dice. And
I mean,
don't
you
have to use my
can-
spell slot.
Oh, Because you can't cast it as a ritual, can you?
Is not an option as a ritual. No, we could short rest in the.
Would
out
say
here?
short rest instead of prayer of healing.
Yeah.
To save your
Alright.
spell slots.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we do that.
Alright.
We've already used the hit dice because we short rested already. I think this is the last time can we only short rest? Wait, did we short rest earlier?
You did.
We did.
Can you only do that once a day, or is it twice a day?
I'll let
Short
y'all do it
rest?
twice.
Short
I'll let y'all do
resting?
it twice.
Twice. Okay, I didn't know. I was trying to think.
I'm
It's been a hot minute.
I'm using American worker rules. You get 1 30-minute break for every 6 hours you work.
Yeah.
And so you can have 2 30-minute breaks in a day without having to take a long rest.
Okay, got you. All right, so you're doing the
So-
adventurer's work hour
And-
day.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I will say, because we can also be a little educational in this as well, there is no limit on how many short rests you can take in 5th edition. That we
I
ain't
feel
playing by
like-
Baldur's Gates rules.
No, like some DMs limit it. That's what I was asking.
I feel like
Yeah.
it makes sense to do an adventurer's work day. They have to do an equivalent amount of work to make them want to take a rest. It's not just, oh, I stubbed my toe. I need 2 HP. I'm going to take a rest.
I think this is more than we stubbed our toes, though.
Yeah, just a little
I
bit.
mean, I'm giving you guys
I
the
got
short
smacked by a
rest.
displacer beast.
I gave you guys the short rest. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey, I'm good with it. I'm not
I'm back to
complaining.
full.
And so is Terramar.
I'm not. I'm working on it. God, I keep rolling 1s and 2s. It's really frustrating.
That's not good.
Well, no, I've used up to four dice. I just keep getting 1s and 2s.
Good Lord.
I will say, as you guys rest, you do take note that there is smoke coming from the cottage.
Do we just need to long rest?
I
At
mean,
this
you
point-
can
Look at
get
it.
a long rest
I
in.
used all my hit dice, and I'm good. I've got I'm only down 2.
Okay.
So
Okay.
All right.
1s and 2s, man. They'll get
We're
you there.
going
Just gotta
to
keep
see
picking at it.
the hag, I guess. We just go to the
Let's
cottage.
go do this. Let's deal
Let's
with
go
this
do
bitch.
this. Let's kill her.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe. Possibly.
Maybe. All right. So you guys go to the cottage. It's a quaint little thing, but you do note an odd smell. Can't exactly place it.
Can we try to place it? Or is it one of those like we may not have smelled this before?
You just haven't smelled this before.
We're outside.
You are
Um,
outside.
I mean, I look at you, Bill, and I'm like whispering to you. I'm like, do we just want to like knock on the door? Because I mean, at this point,
Man.
I think she probably knows we're here. So
Well, we also did tell her we were going to come
yeah.
visit.
So we're just gonna play
Knock
like
on the door.
all of her stuff did not almost murder us.
I think that's it. I think that's
Okay.
what we do.
Because I'm just gonna tell her that her guard dogs are really rude and they almost murdered us.
I think that works.
Okay. Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys gonna knock on the door?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So you knock, and the door opens. Inside, you see a quaint, cozy little cottage, wicker furniture, and a fireplace. It looks warm and inviting inside. You really want to sit at the table and take a break.
No, I
you
don't.
you see what looks to be fresh bread and sweets sitting in a plate on the table. Once the door is opened, you smell cookies. It reminds you of your mother's home.
Oh God, mommy. Sorry.
You see no people, but in one corner you see a tiny black cat curled up and asleep, purring loudly.
I would like to say we did just knock on the door. We didn't open it.
You did. The door opened on its own.
Mm-hmm.
You see the kitty as well. Do you see the kitty as well?
I see the kitty. I'm sorry. I was deep in thought. I was thinking about the bread. It smells nice. Who do you think
bread.
opened the door? Because that seemed kind of weird. The cat didn't open the door. He doesn't have thumbs.
It might have just opened on its own. I mean, we live in a world of magic, so
I think
might
this
have
is
just
dark
opened.
magic.
Well, I mean, of course. I mean,
Why don't you go in and see what happens?
why don't you go in?
Why don't we send
You
you
are
in
the
and see what happens?
I think that's the best thing to do.
You don't even have to ask. He just says, "Fuck it, I'll go in," and just walks in.
We're just talking, and I just feel like we see him just cut past us and just go directly inside.
Yeah, straight over there to the table with sweets on it, and just picks up a piece of bread and starts eating it. Bread tastes like shit.
We're suggesting to eat the bread.
Good, because it tastes like shit.
Okay, well.
How do you know what shit tastes like?
Don't ask.
I feel like he got in a lot of fights, so it makes sense that he would know what shit tastes like.
Just when you go hunting, just make sure you clean the deer really well. That's all I'm
Okay,
say.
well that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
You don't get a response, but the cat does look at you.
Oh. You know, is there...
I feel like the cat is
I feel like the cat as well.
familiar.
It could be. Or I walk over and I sit down next to the cat.
Okay, how close to the cat do you get?
I sit next to it.
Like within arm's reach?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pet it.
You're gonna pet it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You reach
And
over.
I got my blade sitting on my lap.
So you reach
pointed
over to pet
at the cat.
You reach over to pet the cat, and your hand touches something taller than the cat. It feels warm and furry, but it is definitely much bigger than this cat.
I feel like it's another displacer beast.
Say, the cat's not a cat.
Danger kitty.
And I stab whatever it is.
Oh my gosh. Preface, we do not promote animal violence.
It's not a real cat. Like, we've established that.
All right. So roll with a straight roll because you're technically already touching it.
Fuck. Somehow, some way, I got an 8 because I rolled a 2.
So you go to stab it, but your blade, you hear a dink, like it tinked off metal.
Danger kitty with armor.
And then you hear
This pussy got armor on, y'all.
Then you hear
Got some pussy armor.
So realistically, it dinked off of the tag it's wearing. This one's wearing a collar.
Oh, it's a domesticated danger kitty.
Yeah.
But you hear a voice. It's the voice of the jewelry vendor.
Goes.
Dare you enter my home and try to injure my darling Fluffy?
Well, your door kind of just opened.
Yeah, like you told us to come here. We were invited, and then it scared me when
I didn't tell you to stab Fluffy.
Well, I know you didn't. I chose to stab Fluffy, and that's my bad. I got scared because I felt something that was not a cat, but it felt like it was acting like it was a cat, but it's not a cat. Do I feel like this voice is coming from the not cat?
No.
Okay. It's
Can
somewhere
we
else.
determine where
Yep.
this voice is coming from?
Roll a perception check.
14, 12, 12. I forgot what my plus was for a minute. It's a 7, but it's a 5.
So it's a 12.
12, yeah.
All right. Charlie, are you making a perception check?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'll do well, but I can try. Oh, I actually got a natural 20, which doesn't
at that.
matter much because it only, but it is 20 plus, so like 26.
All right. So with a 26, and Terramar also sees it because he rolled really high as well. You see that what you saw was an illusion. And the warm, inviting cottage is not, in fact, warm and inviting, but dilapidated and falling apart. In fact,
Okay.
the cat, Fluffy, is in fact not a cat, but a displacer beast that is much larger than the other two that you fought. And you do see, by the fireplace, the elderly jewelry vendor. Also, the food on the table is definitely rotten. It's probably why it
Yeah.
tastes like shit.
Yeah. Kind of figured that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Well,
that's unfortunate.
lady, are we going to do this or not?
Like we know that you are doing something naughty with these people. Now, maybe we could try and you could tell us what's going on with the girls and if any of them are alive.
I think I have a different plan.
Mm,
And she
I don't.
snaps.
Can you share the plan?
She snaps her fingers, and you hear the displacer beast next to you start to growl viciously.
Be a good kitty. I didn't stab you, okay? Remember that one time? It was like a joke, right? Like we're friends now.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, shit. It's a 5. I'm gonna get fucked up.
Terramar getting a natural 20 for his initiative.
Oh, look at that.
14.
Everybody does so well, but my rolls are dicks.
What'd you get, Charlie?
I got a 6.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, that's
Yeah.
life.
Alright, you got
Sometimes you win,
19,
sometimes you lose.
Yeah.
and you got... The displacer beast did worse than you.
Well, that's nice. At least maybe I can try and get away.
Alright, so Terramar goes first, and he's gonna go straight for the lady, because he did in fact find her. So he gonna get big mad and take a swing.
He gonna get big mad.
He gonna get big
Gonna
mad.
get big angry.
Yeah.
He's just an angry little boy.
He grows.
20 damage to her.
Excuse me.
And then it's her turn,
Hmm.
because she rolled almost as high as he did. And she's gonna magic missile. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny. Charlie.
Well, Charlie, it was nice. It was nice adventuring with you. You know,
Speak well of me. I'm
I
going
will.
to see
I
my
will.
god.
Alright.
I will very
I
much
will-
speak well of
3
you.
damage,
I'm
4
going to a better place.
damage, and 3 damage.
10
So 10 total force damage.
Got it. Okie dokie pokey.
Belle.
Mother of God. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try to shoot as my damage dealer. So I'll stay at the door and I'm gonna shoot her.
You are the only one that did not see where she is, but you do see where Terramar is standing, and you know that she's next to him.
So she didn't reveal herself when she cast a spell.
Nope. Terramar
Sugar
and
beans.
Charlie. Yeah, Terramar and Charlie were able to see through the illusion, but you were not. You can make another perception check. I'll say it's a bonus action.
I got a 14.
13 is not enough.
Yeah, okay. Can't see anything outside this illusion, right?
You can see the cat, and you see where Terramar is standing, but you do not see their true forms.
Well, I just set the house on fire.
You just set the house on fire?
I mean, I have no
So-
reason to attack this cat, and because I don't know what it is, and I can't see her.
Alright, so you're just gonna set the house on fire?
Yeah, let's start a fire.
Okay. Alright, how do you start the fire?
I believe the I just write the packs down on my thing. I don't write down what's I'm like, I'll look them up if I need them. I have a Dungeoneer's
All in
pack, so
my
I have a
head.
tinderbox.
All I hear is, this house is on fire.
Yep, I have a tinderbox.
All I'm hearing is specifically Charlie and Terramar saying, "We didn't start the fire."
I have a tinderbox.
All right.
Ooh, yeah.
So you start a little fire in the corner of the cottage.
I get in the far
Alright.
corner and start a fire.
All right. Cool beans. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah,
All right.
I feel
Well,
like that'd
Charlie,
be my action. So
you
I
watch as
am like,
Belle sets a
what are
fire.
you doing? There could be people who were kidnapped in this house, and you're gonna burn it down.
you see what it really looks like, though.
But have we looked at all of the rooms? There could be a basement. There could
And
be.
It looks like there's only one room.
We don't know that though. There could be people.
I'm
who've
going
been
off the
taken.
information that I have, and there's something bad in this house, and it needs to go up in fire. Because if I can't see what people really look like right now, and I can't see what this place actually looks like, maybe setting a fire to her house will make her drop the illusion.
I'm just saying. Like, come on. Like, there could be people in here. Oh.
I mean, good job, guys.
Yeah. Well, I know there's I can see the giant kitty beside me, right?
You can see the giant kitty and the lady.
Okay. I will attempt to attack the giant kitty.
All right.
With my blade.
All right.
Oh, I actually got a natural 20. Yeah. Sorry. I haven't been doing well on my rolls, so I'm excited. So with my sword, when I deal damage, it does radiant, and it
Okay.
also can heal me. So
Okay.
I'm gonna suck this life out of this kitty and put it in my body.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, I didn't suck a lot of it because that's a 1 on the damage stuff. I'm working on it. Well, it's every little bit helps. So that's, and then I roll an extra D8. That's not bad. That's like 14 points, which heals me back to full.
All right.
So I use one of my charges to do that. I only get so many charges per dawn. So
Okay. Anything else?
I can't really do anything as a. I can do. I just want to make sure. I think spiritual weapon to cast it is a bonus action. I'm just gonna.
It is.
It is. You just
Okay,
can't
I'm gonna-
attack
It
with
is.
it in the same
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, then I will summon my spiritual weapon. I wanted to make sure as my bonus action, and I will put it onto the kitty as well.
All right.
And that is my turn. And
All
it's
right.
not concentration. Okay,
Well, the kitty stands up, and you note as it does, its form starts to like do the weird wavery thing that the other two were doing,
good. Mm-hmm.
and it's going to try to hit you with a tentacle. That's a 19 to hit for 10 bludgeoning and 1 piercing.
Okay. So 11 points.
And then that's a
Got it.
natural 20 for the second one.
Wait, my armor cancels natural 20s. I have anti-man.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Armor.
And a
So
man
26.
type.
Yeah, I have
So-
that. I got the anti-man armor.
So a 26 is still a hit. And
Yes,
that's
that is.
nine bludgeoning and 1
Nice.
piercing for 10
Nice.
total.
Okay.
And then it is Teremar's turn. And he gonna try to hit. And when he's gonna do Great Weapon Master. That's
Get
a
it.
-5 to hit. That's a dirty 20. 22 damage. He's gonna try Great Weapon Master again. But failed that time. Alright. And then it's old Ethel's turn. She's getting messed up, so she's going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement, which is a con save.
I
He's
hope we didn't
good at
lose
those and
Terramar.
still failed.
Yep, we lost him.
He's good at those and he still failed. Wow, that's like his best save. Alright, so Ray of Enfeeblement. So a black beam springs from her finger to Terramar. Oh wait, she needs to make a ranged spell attack. She could actually potentially miss. She did not miss.
Damn.
And on a hit, the target deals only half damage. So now he's only going to be dealing half damage with his weapon attacks
For
Until he makes a
until
con
the
save.
spell ends. Until the spell
okay,
ends.
got you. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Belle.
I'm gonna try to see through this fucking illusion again. I got a 16.
There you go. Now you see what they see.
All right, I'm gonna shoot her.
All right, roll to hit.
Sharpshooter. The natural 20.
Nice.
Do I double sharpshooter damage with
Yes.
with it?
Yes. Since you said sharpshooter ahead of time and you rolled a natural 20, yes, I would say you do.
Yes.
I personally would say it's the same thing as a rogue sneak attack.
Okay,
What's your thought on that, Erica?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because you don't double the modifier.
You don't, but that I consider that more of an ability similarly to the rogue's sneak attack, which you do double. So I'm not gonna look it up. If I gotta make the call, I'm gonna make the call that it does double.
Cool.
I know what I would say as the DM, but I'm not the DM, so that's
Well,
up
I
to
asked
you.
your opinion.
It's a modifier. It's not a dice roll, and only thing that doubles are dice rolls on natural 20s. And I forgot to double my damage when I did my natural 20 on my dice rolls. That's what I realized. I was like, shit, I didn't even do that.
Ah, well, you know what? I'll balance it out by having Sparks do it this time, but from now on, no, it will not.
Okay. So that's going to be 41 points of damage on her.
Remind me, is your bow magical?
It is.
Good.
It is a moon bow. 5 of 10 of that is radiant damage. Just in case that does anything.
It does not do anything extra.
And I will shoot Sticky. Oh.
I was gonna say, but you do see her form waver, and she does not look like an elderly human woman anymore. She looks like a gross purple thing with skulls around her neck and long black tendrily looking hair.
Okay. Does she have to make a concentration check for a ray of enfeeblement?
She does.
Here's the second attack. While you do that, I'm gonna do the second attack sharpshooter as well.
Yeah, she did not make that. That was a hell of a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Got another natural 20. I don't fucking know.
Right?
This is balancing out your fucking 5 natural 20s you've had tonight alone.
All right. Well, cool.
I've only had one. So.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have gotten a lot of natural 20s, but all right, go ahead.
What the fuck, dice? Like
you did not say sharpshooter.
26. 41 points of damage again. That's without sharpshooter doubled. I got
41 without sharpshooter.
Wait, hang on. It might be 30 something. Hang on. I may have done my math wrong. Hang on. Hold on. 7 plus 6 is 13.
Oh, you have.
I have the moon. I have a glimmering moon bow. It does a D8 as a long bow, and then it adds a D6 of radiant damage. 13 times 2 is 26, plus 5 is 31, plus 10 from sharpshooter is 41 points of damage.
How the fuck do you want to do this?
I rolled like shit on the last one. That's the only reason I got to 41 is because you doubled sharpshooter.
Well, how do you want to do that?
Oh fuck. Well, I feel like this one is just of a shot of fear, so I'm just like I see her pop out, and I'm like, oh fuck, and like the piece of air, like the arrow that went into her. I feel like Erica's trying to do math right now.
No, I'm trying to. I'm looking at my spells about me and this cat. I'm thinking about my livelihood. Don't worry about. Keep going. I'm at 28 HP. I can maybe keep slaying this cat and not die.
Hey, so the original arrow that went into her that kind of knocked this form out, it dissipates into like radiant light as another one just comes directly right behind it and kind of hits her in the throat.
All right.
As
And she
this
falls.
radiant arrow is just sticking out of her throat.
And she falls. And it is Charlie.
I'm gonna attack the kitty and be like, yeah, I'll try and like talk shit to it. Be like, yeah, we just killed her mama. How you like that? And I'll stab it. It probably doesn't understand me, but I'm gonna talk shit to it. That's a 21 to hit.
Hits. Did you roll disadvantage? Because it does have its displacement active now.
I thought the T dude was flanking with me. Is he not?
He is not.
Okay.
You're over there with the cat. He was over there with the hag.
That's right. That's a 15 then.
That hits.
Okay. So does the radiant damage matter? Just so I can tell you which one's different. Okay. All right. 13 points of damage.
All right.
And then I heal back just the EDBD bit. And that's all of my charges for my crystal blade for healing. Is when I look around, since that's my action, I'll take my bonus action, which will be to attack with my spiritual weapon. And it has disadvantage as well.
It does not because you hit the beast.
No, because you hit
It does not. Okay. I just didn't know if it so the first roll was a 16 plus 7.
Hit.
And then we get a D8. That's 4. So 11 points of damage.
All right.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right.
Wailing away on it with radiant damage.
It's the Displacer Beast's turn. Roll me an intimidation check, Charlie.
Oh, me talking shit. It actually understands me.
Of course it understands.
I do have a little bit of intimidation, so maybe that's a 15.
The Displacer Beast looks at the body of the dead hag and looks at you and looks like it's contemplating, but does not attack. And then it would be Belle's turn.
What's on
Is
this
place
collar?
going up in smoke? Just I meant to ask that at the end of my turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, at the end of each one of Belle's turns.
Are we coughing?
I mean, there's a nice little fire going now.
Yeah.
Isn't the building like dilapidated though? Wouldn't there be a hole in the roof? Like, how's the roof looking?
There might be a couple of holes in the roof.
It's open. We're not dying of smoke inhalation yet.
That's what I'm worried about.
But the fire do be spreading.
Yeah.
It is be spreading. We need to get out.
What's on
before
this
we
collar?
burn to death.
What's on its collar?
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Does it have a crest on it?
Just says Fluffy.
Well, look at the little danger kitty. Fluffy, would you like a new owner? We'll feed you lots of meat.
It's just kind of looking at both of you. But are you staying in the burning house?
Huh?
You gonna stay in the burning house?
I mean, we could probably put the fire out.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it seem like we could probably put the fire out and it's not gonna attack us?
Like, you
I
gotta
mean-
think. I've only went once after I set the fire.
You have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it went from a 5-foot fire to a 10-foot fire.
So like, I mean, I feel like we could.
You
put
got
it
any
out.
water?
Hey, T, give me your jacket.
Why?
It's a 10-foot fire. You
Just
can't
give
use
me
a
your
jacket to
jacket.
put that out.
He's a giant
What?
man.
Why?
Oh
I
my
just
God,
need your
T.
jacket.
Why do you ask questions?
Don't ask
Just do what the
questions.
lady tells you.
I like this jacket. It's dragon skin.
It's only this
Perfect.
much. I got holy water, but that's all I got.
Perfect. I'm gonna go over there and pat the fire out with this jacket.
You just yanked the jacket off of him. He's like,
I
hey.
do.
And
It's fire resistant.
does she have like a bucket of slop or anything I could throw on it? Anything wet?
Oh wait, I could probably. Oh no, that would make it worse. Never mind.
Is there anything like that I could help with around?
Yeah, over the fire you see a cauldron.
Okay. Is there anything in it?
Yes. Is this weird purpley pink yuckiness.
I pour that out on it.
Whose body comes flying out of this cauldron, Fox?
You pour the cauldron over the flames and the goop does douse the fire and spreads. And the goop just keeps spreading and spreading and spreading until it makes a large circle in the floor.
I did it. I put the fire out.
And the goop starts to sink into the floor. And the house starts to dissolve underneath the goop.
Shit.
As you see arcane symbols start to form under the goop as well.
We got to go. We got
gotta
to go.
I think we need to leave.
We got to go. We got to leave.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, so you two, Terramore and the Danger Kitty, start running, and you see that the glow is getting brighter and brighter. How far do you guys go?
As far as humanly possible.
90 feet, I dash.
Yeah.
Use a
like-
key point to do another dash. 135 feet.
All right. So you get that 135 feet, and you guys hear a blood curdling roar behind you.
Oh.
Let me go over to that encounter because yeah.
Oh my gosh. Charlie, what
What?
did you do?
I don't know what you want from me.
You don't ever use a hag's cauldron for that.
Never dealt with a hex cauldron. How was I supposed to know it was gonna do anything like that?
Evil
I've
witch.
been moving my spiritual weapon 30 feet as we're doing this. I don't know if it's still up or not, but I would like to point that out.
It's still up. You move it 30 feet, and yeah, the Danger Kitty doesn't stop moving. It's still running
Okay, cool.
as fast as it can.
Mhm.
It
All right,
looks
what are we
terrified.
fighting now?
Well, are you gonna look behind you?
If we don't look, then maybe it won't bother us.
If we don't look, we just say it's somebody else's problem.
What if we chop down the tree? Then maybe she won't be able to get out.
You hear another blood-curdling roar behind you.
Yep,
Sounds like it's getting closer now.
I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. Run
We
to
knock
the
down the tree.
Yeah, we knocked down the tree.
We run backwards into the woods and then we chop down the tree.
So you
we
said
burn
100.
the tree.
You said 130 feet is your max movement, Sparks?
If I use
Mine
my
is 60.
if I use my action to dash and then my bonus action to dash as well.
Are you dashing like that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get up out of here.
Okay, so 130?
45. That's 45. 135. I think that's the max I can go.
Okay, cool. So you're almost to the tree when, with a thud, something lands in front of you. And the stench of sulfur and death emanates from this massive black dragon with pink flames burning down its back and 8 burning red eyes.
Hello.
And Charlie, since you're the furthest back, you hear footsteps running towards you as well.
What could that be? There's a dragon. What's behind me?
You definitely didn't just bring the boss encounter to you -1 hag. No, that's definitely not what you did. The dragon, by the way, completely avoidable.
Is the hag behind me? Well,
Yes.
I knew pouring out a cauldron was gonna release a dragon. Like, how was Charlie supposed to know that?
You
Like,
weren't.
I don't.
You weren't.
Exactly.
I just felt that I should tell you the dragon was completely avoidable.
Well, I mean, starting the fire was completely avoidable, but that's where we are. So
No,
It
it
was.
made sense because I didn't know anything was happening. Because nobody else,
Whatever.
I just seen T swing at something, and then it was my turn.
So yes, you do see 2 other hags running towards you.
Oh, there's a Kevin.
And
There
they
was
were
a coven.
keeping this dragon at bay, weren't they?
Oh God, what if we just killed the grandmother?
You didn't kill the grandmother, but you did weaken the coven. Congratulations.
We weakened the Kevin at
Okay.
least.
And as you stare into the monstrous face of the nightmare dragon, and as you hear the cackling of the hags behind you, we will end the session. Will our adventurers survive this encounter? Or will they perish? Find out next time.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for listening in / watching.
Hey travelers, it's Sparks here. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Dice and Dish. We really hope that you enjoyed part 2 of the 5th edition Dice Shots that is being ran by our lovely Foxfire. And the 3rd and final part will be coming out the last Friday upload schedule of July. So we really hope that you enjoyed it. If you're on YouTube, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you listen to this on Apple Music or Spotify, make sure that you subscribe to know whenever a new episode goes live. So yeah, the next episode is going to be coming out on July 5th. And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.